This could be the first hint of what's to come at a long talked about piece of land in Las Colinas.
Dirt is moving.
We had some up and downs, and now we're up.
This is an attraction that's going to bring people from all around.
We are covering the groundbreaking celebration at the site of the planned Irving Music Factory and getting reaction.
It's just a lifelong dream. Flying has been a passion of mine.
It is the Irving-based airline now hiring. Find out about the benefits attracting people to new jobs. Girls are learning potentially life-saving skills. We're along for the training. Plus, where kids are getting an NFL experience, changes to watering restrictions, and all the fun of the Ice Bucket Challenges. This is City Source. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. We begin with the moment people have been waiting years to see. Hundreds of people gathered at the site of the planned Irving Music Factory for a groundbreaking celebration. We got more details about what could be built there and heard what people think about it. Right now, it all looks very temporary. People on this land near the Irving Convention Center brought out blankets and folding chairs.
Yeah, just a bunch of dirt.
A movie will be shown on an inflatable screen. Food trucks provide the only dining options, but because of the potential on this property, leaders are saying this.
This is one of the biggest events we've had in Irving in a long time.
This is really a great day for Irving.
Look what we're doing tonight. Groundbreaking, the Irving Music Factory.
Earlier, leaders put the first shovels in the ground, and they must have been eager because they kept digging. Soon, the real construction on the $165 million Irving Music Factory is expected to begin. Developer The Art Group showed off what it could look like. One of the big draws could be the indoor-outdoor concert hall.
It's the first one of this kind, to our knowledge, ever built in the United States. And it's going to be very unique the way that the space flexes from indoor to outdoor.
In addition to a large open plaza that can also host productions, there's new office space, restaurants, and night spots, including the popular Alamo Draft House. The chain offers movie fans an interactive experience.
We have a Monty Python quote along where everybody gets coconut shells that they can use during the movie. We show Pulp Fiction, everybody gets cap guns so they can shoot along. There's confetti cannons, there's live pyrotechnics, so we always take our events to the next level.
The art group believes more could be added before the planned opening in 2016.
We would like to have a boutique hotel as a part of our site, and we're in discussions with the city about that.
Plans for a larger hotel between this site and the Irving Convention Center have stalled.
The firm that had it couldn't come up with all the equity investment.
Right now, we're looking for another developer.
It is not the first setback here.
Las Colinas Live. Unique, exciting, dynamic, energetic.
Over the years, there have been a number of ideas for an entertainment complex, and we have covered many of them.
We have a pool deck, we have a sea bar, we have a stream disco.
But after the presentations, the land remained empty. The art group's president promises the music factory will go forward.
This is a freight train. It's absolutely not getting derailed. We're going straight to the top, and so I do not see any obstacles in front of this project.
He promises the most important component is in place.
The money. No, I say that jokingly, but the project had to be financed, and entertainment is very tricky to finance. This is a true public-private partnership that took a lot of work from the city.
We had some up and downs, and now we're up.
This is an attraction that's going to bring people from all around North Texas, even the country, into Irving.
This groundbreaking celebration drew people from around the region.
I'm from Cedar Hills, so this is different for me. I live in Dallas, Lake Highlands.
We're from Louisville.
Irving's central location makes it attractive to the developer.
If you took a pin and dropped it in the dead center of the 7 million population of the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area, it's here. The proximity, of course, to the airport, the DART stop right on site, the convention center, the 29 million square foot of office that Irving has. The only thing that's missing in Irving is the entertainment.
There's just a great number of people that live very close by, and the demographics just matched up from that standpoint.
We need something to keep our residents here, our youth, everybody, to come have restaurants. We need restaurants in our urban center so everybody that works out here during the day doesn't have to drive elsewhere to get dinner or lunch. have them stay here.
I'm excited for that. I think it'll be fun just to have a place that we can go to see movies and just hang out.
So yeah, I've been following the story. So I'm waiting, I'm ready for it. Yes.
Just to wake up all your fears, the sky's falling every day.
People look forward to raising a glass here, even though right now they are settling for plastic cups, as they imagine when the entertainment options could become permanent.
You being here tonight proves the site, proves that we need entertainment in this location and that it will be successful.
The art group says the project is expected to generate 1,000 jobs. There is still a little time to provide input on the 2014-15 fiscal year budget prior to its adoption on September 18th. Residents can weigh in at a special budget hearing on September 11th. It begins at 7 p.m. at City Hall. There is also a public input forum available online at cityofirving.org. And while we're talking money, let's get to where the jobs are. Here on City Source, we covered Envoy Airlines' move to Irving and explained how it operates as American Eagle. Now the company is hiring. City Source reporter Tony Cornett met some of the people applying.
Newly named, consolidated, and headquartered in Irving, regional carrier Envoy Air Inc. is looking for talent everywhere.
We go all over the place, all over the countryside,
including its own backyard.
3 events a week, so times that by 52, trying to scour and find these qualified applicants.
And then we provide transportation and lodging, and we pay you the whole entire time.
It's jobs, career opportunities brought to town by diligent local economic development.
It's great to put North Texans to work. We're happy in Irving, Texas, not only to grow the commercial tax base, but also to provide an outlet for people that are seeking jobs.
Envoy is more than 200 planes strong and flies the American Eagle brand. First steps are on the ground, recruiting events like this one at the Chamber of Commerce for prospective pilots and flight attendants. Every month, Envoy loses dozens of pilots and flight attendants to the big airlines, including American, Southwest, and Delta. Recruiter Nick Bryce says a regional carrier like Envoy can't wait for the new ones to just show up.
We don't have that luxury here at the regional level. We are basically hitting up all the flight schools, all the universities, trying to find different qualified pilots.
These prospective pilots at this recruiting event learn what it takes to be aboard at Envoy. Requirements, training, compensation, benefits, all to keep the talent pipeline full. It's so critically important, Envoy even has a program to grow its pilots as early as college.
We can start that interview process as early as their sophomore year and then kind of mentor and guide them throughout graduation and then while they instruct and build their time and eventually into new hire class as a first officer.
Ultimately, it's about qualification and safety.
The number one thing is we want to make sure that they exhibit our safe qualities that we're looking for and can fly an airplane. That's who we want flying your parents around, your children around.
For the right prospect, it's the career opportunity of a lifetime.
It's a dream for me always to be an airline pilot. I heard that Envoy is hiring. It's a great opportunity for me to take advantage of it.
It's just a lifelong dream. Flying has been a passion of mine since I was a boy, like many people, looking up in the air.
While the pilots obviously are critical to keeping those airliners up in the friendly skies, they'll tell you it's the flight attendant that's the face of the airline to all the customers, and they say it's a commitment that is not to be taken lightly.
All Embraer jets have one flight attendant on board.
These prospective Envoy flight attendants are learning they'll have to be ready for intense training in customer service. And something even more important.
There's a lot of misconception about the flight attendant. When you think of it, a lot of people don't realize that we're really there for their safety, because how often do you hear of a flight attendant evacuating an aircraft? Thank God.
Not often, but they have to be ready. It's a lifestyle, and those who adopt it make the lasting impressions for the entire airline.
We are, in fact, the face of the airline, and we're the ones that will, if it's a good flight, it's because of the flight attendant. They set the tone for that flight.
It takes being a people person, and Juan de Hoyos thinks his hotel background is a big plus.
It's a perfect match, I think. So just transitioning what I do now onto an aircraft, assisting guests with whatever they're needing, making sure that everybody's safe on board.
I wanted to be with American Airlines before, and then when I found out that Envoy was hiring, I was excited. My friend just told me, just go ahead and make the move and just let God be willing. So I'm just out here on a whim, hoping that I get to fly off.
Next time you fly off on American Eagle, remember, it'll likely be an Envoy jet, and it just might be your neighbor Melanda looking out for you. Tony Cornett for City Source.
Applications are still being accepted. Email envoy.talentservices@aa.com. Irving has changed its system for watering restrictions. There used to be 5 stages, now there are only 3. Right now, Irving is at stage 1. That means watering is allowed twice per week. People whose addresses end with an even number may water on Tuesdays and Saturdays. For odd-numbered addresses, watering is allowed on Sundays and Wednesdays. Handheld hoses can be used for 1 hour any day. Violators of these watering restrictions face warnings and potential fines up to $2,000. The Irving Police Department just wrapped up another no-refusal operation targeting drunken drivers over the Labor Day weekend. Officers made more than a dozen arrests. And there is another way the department works to raise awareness. Each year, officers participate in the Walk Like Mad fundraiser hosted by Mothers Against Drunken Driving. This is video from a past year, and there is still time to get involved for this year. You can participate with Irving Police or make a pledge. The money raised helps with grief counseling, funeral services, and youth alcohol education programs. Irving has had the top team for the past 11 years. The walk is Saturday, September 20th at Main Street Garden Park in Dallas. The ceremony begins at 8:30 a.m. Then the walk gets started at 9. Here's the website where you can go to donate. It's walklikemad.org. Then click to Dallas, then law enforcement, then zero tolerance. Yeah, it can be kind of tough to find, but it is there. T-shirts are also for sale at the police department. Some girls are now better prepared to handle dangers they might encounter. They took part in the police department's Girls Safety Conference. City Source reporter Jolene DeVito covered it for us.
Is there anything we shouldn't do to the guys?
Yeah, don't kill them. 15-year-old Annie Williams is about to be attacked. The attacker is actually an Irving police officer, and Annie is, of course, in no real danger at all. The scenario is the culmination of a week's worth of self-defense classes at the Irving Police Department's Training Academy.
We really try and speak to their age level. We break it down to, junior high, grade school, high school level.
Cautious contact. Good.
It's a community outreach program designed especially for middle school age girls who someday could face the real thing.
Most kids think, well, that's my parents' job to take care of those things. But we really teach them it's their responsibility as well to start looking out for themselves, because one day, they're going to be in a dorm room at college. One day they're going to be in their own apartment out there. So we try and help them to understand what they need to be looking at now and thinking about now.
I think that learning to defend myself is a very important thing and something everybody should do, especially us girls.
But they'll say things like, what was she doing out at night? What was she wearing?
This is the Irving Police Department's Girls Safety and Rape Aggression Defense Program, or RAD. The week's training also includes difficult but important discussions about boundaries, self-esteem, and date rape.
Who knows what a hoo-ha is? Anybody know? You know what I mean.
But the highlight of the week, the hands-on training, no doubt. Irving Police held one session of the girls' program last summer. It was such a success, they decided to add an additional week this year. Both summer sessions were full.
It's a great community outreach program because, we want to be proactive and make sure that everybody in our community is safe, but also, putting tools in the hands of citizens and in our youngest citizens as well. It's important that people learn how to, protect themselves this day and age, and really it builds positive partnership between us and the community as well.
And if you think their parents had to force these daughters to attend, think again.
Come, it's fun and you learn a lot of stuff to defend yourself in case it happens.
I would recommend it. The people here are very friendly and they're very nice, and they do teach you a lot of good things, especially about being aware about your surroundings.
It's an unforgettable week for these girls, having fun, meeting new friends, and learning new skills that they hope they will never actually have to use. Jolene DeVito for City Source.
The next RAD class is already set. It's October 27th through 30th, and this one is open to all women over age 10. Registration is required. Visit irvingpal.org/events or call 972-721-2545. Another police program for young people featured a connection to the NFL. It's called Punt, Pass, and Kick. Our team caught up with some of the kids taking part at Lady Bird Johnson Middle School.
I was punting, and we were working on our throwing, and we were working on our kicking. I punted the ball, kicked it, and I passed through it.
Good job. Well, we want to have a positive relationship with our families and also the youth of our community. And this is the one main event that we use to accomplish that goal. This particular program has a philosophy of allowing each child to participate free of charge. And they just want to create a lively and engaging forum for them to come out and have a great competition amongst each other. And we thought that is something that we would like to put forth on top of making a positive connection with the community. So we took this program on and introduced it to the Irving community and the surrounding cities.
I had fun with throwing.
Whenever they throw the ball, try to aim as close as possible to the tape measure on the ground, and the same with punting and passing. That will allow them to get the best score possible. The farthest they go from the right or the left of the tape measure, we should track that distance from their total distance that they've thrown, passed, or kicked the ball.
I'm going to play in the Super Bowl.
In other police news, many of us have outdated or unused prescription drugs in our medicine cabinets. Here's a chance to properly dispose of them to make sure they don't get in the wrong hands or pollute the water. Irving is again taking part in the National Take Back Initiative. It is a partnership between police and the Drug Enforcement Agency. This is video from a past year, but this time it is in a different location. In addition to providing a chance for safe disposal, the Take Back Initiative is also designed to draw attention to the problem of prescription drug abuse. Syringes and illegal drugs will not be accepted. Drop off those pharmaceuticals on Saturday, September 27th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. in the parking lot of Walgreens at 5310 North MacArthur Boulevard or 1330 North Beltline Road. The program is anonymous. You just can't avoid it. The videos are everywhere online, and you can see they do not always end well. Celebrities and other people take part in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which raises money and awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease. Some Irving leaders even rose to the challenge. Take a look.
Mayor issued us a challenge to be a part of this fundraiser. I'm not going to have water dumped on me, but I am going to pay to dump water on somebody else.
No, I'm dumping it on the mayor.
We have been given the bucket challenge. I was called out by Christy Pena, who is an Irving resident, and by our wonderful mayor in Fort Worth, Betsy Price. So we are challenging to the Ice Bucket Challenge School Board President Larry Stipes, Irving ISD Superintendent Dr. Para, and our own brand new city manager, Chris Hillman. Yay! It's a great cause, and here we go! Ice Bucket Challenge! But it felt like it lasted way too long. How many buckets did they have on me, too? Yeah, I'd probably jump out of a plane any day over that again. No, it was fun. You know, it's for a great cause.
It felt invigorating.
sort of in a painful way.
Oh, it was really cold. But on a day like today, it was great. It felt good.
It felt good. It's really hot out, and it felt nice and cold, and it's obviously for a great charity, so I'm happy to do it.
There's no way that I was going to let Mayor Price get the best of me.
But I want to challenge Mayor Beth Van Dyne.
We saw her line and we matched it.
I just got challenged by the illustrious mayor and the council members to have the Ice Bucket Challenge. I accept that challenge. Be
Anything
nice.
else to say?
No. Be nice.
Bow your head.
I can't back down from a challenge, for heaven's sakes. And now I'm challenging the folks I just did. They got to get out here and do the same thing.
Ready?
It felt like it was never going to end. I was wondering if it was just one bucket or several buckets, but it was fun.
Very cold, but at least it's a hot summer day, so it kind of makes up for it.
And I just think it's fantastic how this thing has gone viral and so many people are becoming aware of the illness and supporting, trying to find a cure.
It goes to show you how close we are as a work team.
I think it's wonderful that they've come up with a way that you can have fun while donating money.
We have more city employees taking on the challenge a bit later. And if you want to share that video, that would be just great. Go to our YouTube channel to find the link and post it to your own social media site. And that brings us to this. Let's check our most popular web videos. And our story on Tug the Bull Terrier continues to get a lot of views.
And as he got better, he started moving around more, and that's when we started realizing what a personality he had.
And that's when his adventures would start.
In response, on Google+, Dee Dee Nauer wrote, "I'm so proud to have a bull terrier, not because the superhero in the story is a bull terrier, but because my dog is a superhero." We went over to Tug's Facebook page and found more comments. Messina Brownfield wrote, "I have seen the video and it is pawsome because it is all about rescue and Tug," with a smiley there. Thanks for that. Also, our preview of the DART Orange Line connection to DFW Airport continues to draw attention. But hey, we have since covered the grand opening, so watch that one if you want to see the latest. And our stories from DFW Airport are always popular. People are rediscovering our video on new passport control kiosks that have proven to be very successful for the airport. If you missed any of those stories, find them at ictn.tv. That's also where you can watch us live 24/7. Plus, catch us at youtube.com/thecityofirving. That's also a good place to comment on our videos because we always like to hear from you. People have another chance to get a look at possibilities for Heritage Crossing. Back in April, a group of interested residents got together to host Deep Irving Market Day, and they are hosting another one coming up on October 4th. Vendors will set up what's called pop-up shops along Main Street, and parking will be modified to give people an idea of what the street might someday look like. The goal is to draw interest to downtown redevelopment. People with an interest in animals, libraries, health, and more may want to channel that interest into service. The city is accepting applications for a wide variety of boards and commissions. Those boards advise city leadership. The full list of opportunities, along with a downloadable application, can be found at cityofirving.org or in the city secretary's office. Those applications are due on September 19th. Keep Irving Beautiful is inviting everyone to get involved in the group's next big event. Sign-up is underway for the 23rd annual Trash Bash on September 27th. It is part of a national effort that helps mark National Public Lands Day. This year it will take place along the Campion Trail at T.W. Richardson Grove Park. Sign up at keepirvingbeautiful.org. And now, as we promised, more of the Ice Bucket Challenges.
I challenge my executive team, specifically Mike. I also challenge our fire chief, Victor, and our police chief, Larry.
So you guys are kind of tricking him?
Oh yeah, well we got a little jug right here, but we got the big one up there on top. It's a lot more water. I hope he's not too mad.
Can't wait to do it.
It was cold, but it's for a worthy cause.
Oh, that was just sparkling, just totally sparkling.
Well, it felt cold. I don't know if you got it on tape, but it felt really cold.
You got the super-sized bucket. That wasn't right.
And I think she was pouring it kind of slow to make it drag out.
Well, you know, I had to follow the orders of Mr. Hillman, our new city manager.
I accepted the challenge. I never back down from a good challenge, so we got it done. Now we're passing it on.
The ice is harder than I thought, and the water is much colder than I thought, so I think I want to apologize to my chief for challenging him in the first place.
Well, the ice was a little hard, but the water was fine. It was fun, all in good fun.
Happy to collaborate with our partners at the City of Irving and continue to draw attention to this great cause.
And with all of that done, let's head to the Animal Care Campus because it is time for our Pets of the Week.
Hello, my name is Joshua with the City of Irving Animal Shelter, and this is our first Pet of the Week. This is Jeffrey, a 5-month-old Schnauzer mix. He's a little too adorable. If you're interested in adopting Jeffrey, please stop by at the Irving Animal Shelter. And our second Pet of the Week is Pearl. She is a 3-month-old calico kitten, very cute, very playful. If you're interested in adopting Pearl, please come by the City of Irving Animal Shelter. And our third Pet of the Week is Bugs Bunny. He's a year-old male rabbit, very happy to go to a good home, and very friendly. If you're interested in adopting Bugs Bunny, please come by to the Irving Animal Shelter.
All right, thanks, Josh. A cute rabbit there. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on the screen. As for our dog there, Derek over in Corporate Communications sent along another suggestion, the name Bones. What do you think? We are getting an update on some of the construction projects around Irving for the next City Source. Also, renovations are complete at the former site of Big State Drug, and we're heading back there for the first day of business as a grill. And see how Irving firefighters are marking a dark day in American history and honoring those who died. Email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. We may read some of your messages here on the show, or you can always comment on our videos at youtube.com/The City of Irving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. School is back in session, but some kids got in some of the final hours of fun for this year at the spray parks. Thanks to everyone who was a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.